members of the crossbench.
The member for Ford.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Treasurer. Will the Treasurer explain to the House how the Australian Business Growth Fund and other initiatives are helping small businesses and creating certainty and stability for the future, including my electorate of Ford?
The Treasurer has the call.
Speaker, and I thank the member for Ford for his question and acknowledge his extensive experience running his own small business before he came to this place in financial services and backing more than 17,000 small businesses across his electorate, like Linda, who runs Poppy's Chocolate in Beenleigh, Mr Speaker. Now, on this side of the House, we're upholding and supporting the words, the values, the principles of our party's founder, Sir Robert Menzies, when he talked about the strivers, the planners, the ambitious ones being small business. They were the skilled artisans, they were the shopkeepers, they were the farmers. They are the people who form the backbone of our economy and indeed the backbone of our society. And the Coalition has announced that we will be establishing a $540 million business growth fund. Now, this will have a contribution from the Commonwealth as well as the major banks, HSBC, and today I can inform the House that Macquarie Bank will also be part of the Business Growth Fund with an additional $20 million. Now, this money will be patient and passive capital. It will be an equity stake in small and medium-sized businesses. Between $5 and $15 million will be contributed to businesses that have a turnover between $2 and $100 million. And it's based on a successful model in both the United Kingdom and in Canada, Mr Speaker. And it's an alternative to businesses to seeking to grow, to innovate, to invest, to hire more people by borrowing more money from the bank. This is about an equity injection as opposed to increasing debt. And it builds, Mr Speaker, on the other initiatives that we've announced backing small business, bringing forward tax cuts down to 25% for small and medium-sized businesses, ensuring that we're cutting red tape, particularly for those food exporters, particularly for those small micro-businesses that are employing their first person. It's ensuring that small businesses are getting paid on time. We've established within the AAT a separate small business taxation division. We've set up a $2 billion securitisation fund to boost liquidity in the markets, to boost lending to small businesses. And in this year's budget, Mr Speaker, we extended the instant asset write-off to $30,000, which is being used by hundreds of thousands of small businesses around the country. But I'm asked, are there any alternative approaches? And we know that we took to the Australian people on this side of the House lower taxes for millions of Australians. But those opposite took a plan of $387 billion, which included higher taxes on family businesses, Mr Speaker. I hear Junius attacks a lot over there, Mr Speaker.
No, the Treasurer will refer to members by their correct titles.
Mr Speaker, we on this side of the House will always stand for lower taxes and supporting small business.